Okay, and we've got in the studio, it's Dan.
That's me.
And Michael.
Michael and Dan. We got two Dans and Michael here with us, all right? Okay, and both mics are working good.
I think so. I think we're all mic'd up.
That's
Tech
awesome.
222.
We got it, all right. So welcome, Michael. You are 450.
450 from New York, Brooklyn-based band, rock and roll band, hard rock. Thanks for having me.
Sure. How many players in the band besides yourself, can I ask?
It's a 5-piece, basically. There's no real lineup. It's just pretty much the lineup for the recording, which was done, and that's basically pretty much where it's standing right now.
Right.
And
That's good,
the recordings came out great, and I'm very happy with what went on. Some great players.
Oh, good. Can I ask how many tracks?
We got 4 tracks on there. One cover song, "Mystery Train," that was done by Junior Parker in 1956, I do believe. Elvis Presley did it. We redid it. It's as a hard rock version,
Nice.
and we feel comfortable with it.
Not a lot of I don't know that being covered that much. I don't really know if Mystery Train's been covered that much. How's the drummer? How do you like your drummer on that?
Our drummer, the drummer that played on that track was a guy out of Brooklyn too. There was Michael Manza, who's a pretty well-known drummer in New York City, and he played great on the track, and that's all I can say. We'll listen to it and see what you think.
Okay, sounds good. Is that what we're going to hear first, Dan? Or
We're going to hear Fire and Gasoline.
Okay, and so that is
First track. Yep.
Okay, good deal. Okay,
This is a great track.
Okay, thanks for coming down. Well, let's check this out. Go.
I'm a lost train out of town, packing up on a moving night down.
All right, we are back.
Woo! Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
But you aren't an AC/DC fan at all, though.
Oh
are you?
no, not at all, not whatsoever.
That's rocking. That's some good stuff there, Michael. Good job.
Thank you
All right.
very much.
Okay.
You see, you got some kind of famous cats playing on this, don't you? Or some New York guys, right?
Yeah, these are pretty much New York guys. Jimmy K. Bones was the guy who put it all together. Pretty much, he's was the guitar player in Joan Jett for 2 years, Blondie, and he went on to the great hard rock band Kix from Baltimore. He had been playing with them off and on for a long period of time. And he pretty much put everything together. He's a professional, records a lot of the people in the East Village, up and coming people, musicians, and he puts their songs together, and he kind of put everything together for this, and it came out really good, and I'm really happy with it. Aaron Brooks is the drummer. He did a stint with Moby. He's been with Duff McKinn from Guns N' Roses, his solo project. He toured the world, and these guys are just whacking the songs out like one day. So, you know,
Sounds great.
Yeah.
That's good. Just see what happens and see how it goes and see what comes up and what things knock or whatever, etc.
That was pretty much it. The ideas were there, and they just put it all together like 1, 2, 3, quick, in and out. You know,
But good to have something to send out to get gigs, etc., or to possibly set up any kind of mini tours or shows.
Correct.
Good. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
I think.
It was cool. You put it all together in New York. Did you write the songs with Dude, or how did that happen?
I had a lot of the ideas were together, and I had just played the ideas for Jimmy K. Bones pretty much in his Jones Bones Studios in East Village, and we got together, and he just started laying
flesh them out.
Yeah, just started laying basic tracks, guitar tracks, and that was it. And
Do people say like, "Oh, it's so much harder than it used to be," or or you're just like, "Oh, this is just our time, and this is what we're doing," and then 20 years from now, some other people are going to be recording in the East Village, etc.
yeah,
It's normal.
when it comes to people like Jimmy K. Bones and stuff like that, these people are just, that's their profession, and they step up to the plate, and it's 1, 2, 3, and that's pretty much what happened.
That's good. When practice makes perfect, and you don't have to keep making mistakes, or you get better and better, etc. Good.
So cool, written and recorded in New York City, but I hear you got some heavy Wisconsin folk that help you put this thing together also, right?
That's correct. And we had Chris from Super Duper put a lot. I do have to give a shout out to Chris from Super Duper.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
Yeah, he just a wonderful person to work with, and he just laid it out, and that was it. Carl Steinhagen pretty much did all of the artwork for the cover, which is exceptional artist. I mean, he just did a great job.
He's
And
done a lot of work for a lot of different, I remember his cover for Avenues. He's done some work for The Crosses. Who else? There's a bunch of stuff.
I think it was Burning Suns. He did some stuff for
Burning
Suns.
Suns, of course, yeah.
The bands, and early on, he just was always very just proactive. You need a poster, you need a flyer, he can make it manifest and materialize. He's a visionary. He's very good at it.
Next track up, we got another one coming up here. Power, correct?
Yeah, Power. I like this track a lot. I think it's a
Me too.
song
my favorite.
for the times.
Good, and then it's good to know a fan or listener Dan picked it out of the list and get reinforcement that way. So let's go. It's Power. It's number 3. There it is. Okay, here we go.
Hey everybody, Jerry here, your curator and custodian of late 20th century popular music. Music that continues to fascinate and demand our attention. Everything from rock, blues, soul, jazz, and all of their variants and offshoots are all given another look. So join me on alternating Fridays, 6 to 9 p.m. for a fond look back at the magical sounds of a bygone era that still resonate and ultimately point us to the music of today. Right here on 91.7 FM, WMSE, Milwaukee.
What is dedication?
The thing that drives me every day as a dad is Dariana. We call him Day for short. Every day he's hungry for something, whether it's attention, affection, knowledge. And there's this huge responsibility in making sure that when he's no longer under my wing, that he's a good person. I want him to be able to sit back one day and go, we worked together, we did a good job.
That's dedication. Find out more at fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
All right, Michael at 4.50. 4.5.0.
That's 450.
450.
New
Don't
York.
Look at the point. Don't look at the points. But is that a zip code or what is that? What's the
Give him that lowdown on it.
what's the
That
what's the number for
that 450 came from. I was married to a Ukrainian woman, and she is from Kyiv, Ukraine, and works with the soldiers there on the front line. And 450 was a code name for, or a code number for ceasefire amongst the soldiers, the Ukrainian soldiers. So I just decided to use that as the band name.
But hopefully the other side knows that code too. Hey-oh.
Well, the Russians don't know that code.
I'm just saying, I mean, if we cease fire and they don't cease fire, it doesn't do us any good.
I think it's instead of talking, they just use numbers in code. So I just
Right.
kind of use it in an artistic,
Silence for now, etc.
yeah, artistic way, and yeah.
It's busy right now, quote unquote. 4.450. Yeah, man, I've got it so made, and so spoiled. It's just it's just
You got
so amazing the people they're
91.7.
going through. here.
WMSE.
10 o'clock, WMSE Milwaukee, 91.7 FM. Michael's here with Dan and Chris and Dan. All right, and good to see Dan from Rushmore and Bonjour
right
and Sabah.
And speaking of Rushmore, those CDs.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, MSC. Anybody wants to come down to grab one of these EPs that we're putting out here, the 450 EP, come on down to Rushmore Records and we'll just give you one or make a donation or whatever you want to do.
Tomorrow, the weekend.
Yeah, we just want to get these out and we want to get them into the hands of people to listen
There you
to.
go. Right.
And dig on this good British hard rock,
And you're visiting here, or you're going to be here for a while, etc. Or what?
Well, I just come in from San Francisco. I'm on my way to New York.
Boy, your arm's tired. But yeah, that's a big. So what was the weather? How was the weather?
The
out
weather
there?
was fantastic.
And the food
I
was
saw a couple of shows at the Warfield, Gary Newman and the Ministry. It was great. I had a blast. I always have a blast in San Francisco. That's it. The Warfield is a great
Market Street, etc.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Good mass transit there, and that pass to ride around. I mean, and just.
Everything is electric. All the buses, all the trains, everything is electric. I just love that city, and that's it.
Good report. Okay, good to hear. All right, well, and then you're heading back home.
Then I head back to Brooklyn, next Friday. But I'll be here to pass these CDs out here, and I just want to give a shout out to Justin Perkins of the Mastering Room Mastering. He did such a great job, and he's such a great person to work with. And that's all I got to say.
All right, well, thanks for coming down.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks, Dan and Dan, for bringing Michael down, and good to
pleasure.
have everybody here. And okay, so we got an announcement from Milwaukee Record, but glad to have Michael from 450 down. And good luck, and hopefully stopping at Rushmore and get one of those CDs. He's trying to get them out to people. New York.
Come on down to Rushmore Records. We'll pass them out to you.
And they're open at noon. You open at noon tomorrow, Dan?
Sure. I'll be
All
there
right.
at noon.
Good
Yep.
deal. Okay, thanks
Ready.
everybody.
Willing.